Hey guys, so today I'm gonna share with you guys my experience in the Halloween raid or Halloween raid, what you wanna call it, that features the Goblin boss. And right now, this node is the last node, the one with Artus. So I'm using Artus faction as well. It's almost a no-brainer, right, to use Artus faction to fight these and auto. Um, I, so one thing I want to share with you guys, this team right now I'm using, it's not invincible, especially when you're doing raid. The reason why is in arena, the battles, you always have your skills ready, right? In arena, always ready. Tournaments, the same thing. But when it comes to raids, when it comes to Tombs of Horror, if let's say doing last round, right? Doing last round, you all your skills are on cooldown, and then your next battle in raid, you will have all your skills on cooldown, and that's when you can lose one hero, two heroes, and it just go downhill from there. Especially when you're fighting against some factions that just kill you so fast. High elf is pretty good in this raid. If you don't have the cleansed ability from Sacred ready for in that battle, you will lose because right away they have two Tanita or three Tanita that gives you like 30 DOT or damage over times right away, and you just die once it becomes your turn because you don't have any cleansing ability from Sacred because it was on cooldown from the last battle and it wasn't ready for this battle. So right now we have 4 rounds. So the trick is uh the last round you just use basic attack, right? Don't you don't have to use uh all the skill at the last round if you know you're gonna win anyways. Like when you have two heroes left or something in the last round, just use basic attacks so that you can have the skills ready for the next one. Especially if you know that you're gonna be fighting some strong factions like wild elves or high elves, right? So this lane is lane 5. I finished the whole lane. So that's my experience, and I believe I face most of the factions, except maybe barbarians and dark elves. So yeah, just wanted to share you guys with this the experience. So fighting against wild elf, uh, you don't lose the battle, but the thing is you might run out of time because wild elf is very tanky using this team. So if you fighting against wild elf and if you want to auto, I suggest just using blue artist, like replacing what you call it, Argon with Royna or something. That should be better. But in general, if you just want to fight, some, especially the earlier nodes, you don't even have to use Roina, and you don't even have to manual it. You just auto most of them. Once you get to the boss nodes, once you get to a little bit over half, rates, like over 50%, like half of the rates, and then you finish half of it, and then the next half might be a little bit more difficult. So just keep in mind, especially you're gonna be facing new heroes, new combinations. It's not raid 5 anymore. I mean, when raid 5 came out, especially the last couple nodes that were changed, they were very difficult. You had to manual them, but now it's so much easier. So it's the same thing with this new raid. Just be more careful. I mean, you can always like retry it again, right? I mean, if you lose, but yeah, I'm just saving you time. So just watch out for high elves and wild elves, because wild elves, they might make you run out of time because they so tanky and stuff. Like right now, this last battle, this last node, I'm running out of time. I think what I should have used Roina instead of Agen. But I didn't know the combination. I just saw some artists, some I didn't know they would have like a full, because this is a mirror team, right? And I actually killed Magnus already, but I just need a little bit extra, like 30 more second or 40 more second to finish the battle. And because this is 4 round, so you need more damage. And for this boss, I should have used Roina instead of Argen. And I think I should have won this one. Uh, but yeah, this is my experience. So I'm just showing you guys that you can run out of time with this team. But this team should beat almost other faction, almost out of all other faction. That you can see, that's the last note here. So yeah, I only have two more enemy left. So yeah, I'm just gonna use Thorn and have fun with them. And yeah, right now the raid is bugged, and I think all the people are sleeping, the admins and uh, well, I guess they're sleeping because we haven't got a patch yet or any announcement, right? Okay, so maybe I can try to give you some tips with the Tron, right? So use third skill on that guy. I forgot his name. You give them the mark, and you don't want to use anything else except the Tron third skill. This is gonna make them sleep. Okay, you made Arthur slept, but not Argon. So now you do another combo. This combo is when you make their cooldown longer. Like right now, 2 and 7, right? Now I just use that tank ability. Now he now Arthur has 15 moves before that supernova, before he actually gets the get to use it again. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Um, and again, this Tron team, I'm wondering if I use Tron, would I be able to beat this lane altogether? Because I use lane 5, and you can get the map from I think from Minuteman or Watchman, the one from Pocho's video. So yeah, that's where I was, lane 5. So I was using artist factions, Archon's faction, and I'm wondering if I use Tron, if I would be able to beat all of them. Probably not. But Tron is very good if you use the combos that I just used. The one that sleep them, and then the second one is the one that you make their cooldowns. All their cooldown will be all their spell. I'm sorry, will be on cooldown. So yeah, common if anything. That this is my experience, my first time anyway. But it just sucks that we cannot finish the raid. I'm sure people are very frustrated and stuff. Thank you.